Welcome back to my channel. I'm James. Today I've got another advanced review and we're going to be deep diving into the 25th anniversary of Varsity Blues on 4K Ultra HD for the first time ever. Now this was sent to me a full week early for review from Paramount Home Entertainment for me to dive into and test for all of you and let you know the quality of this release. But as always, just because something's sent to me early for review, as most of you know that have followed me here for a while, it never affects my review score or testing data, but I can tell you I do appreciate when the studios reach out and send things to me early for review so I can do these videos for all of you. This is one of those films from 1999 that I actually went to see back in cinemas. I went with some friends. It's a feel-good, funny, and enjoyable high school football film about football in a small Texas town that basically the whole lives of everybody in the town revolves around football. It's a really good film, and the funny thing is I haven't watched it in a while, and I actually have the Blu Ray, which is what you're seeing up above is the previous Blu Ray release. All of these images up above are always the native images pulled from the Blu Ray and the 4K. I can tell you this is one of those films I've watched on Blu Ray and forgot how ugly of a transfer it was. The Blu Ray is a very poor looking transfer. As you're noticing in those comparison images up above, it's very dull, bland, muted, and just one of those Blu Ray transfers that I honestly watched it on Blu Ray once, put it away, and haven't watched it since because just unenjoyable Blu Ray transfer that just really wasn't beautiful to watch. Now I can tell you for the 25th anniversary, Paramount went back and did a brand new 4K restoration for this film. And I can tell you it breathed brand new life into this film for several reasons. It has a brand new Dolby Vision and HDR10 transfer on it. That is where you will notice a massive difference between that previous dull and bland Blu-ray. Skin tones and colors are vibrant and lifelike. Skin tones really just come to life in this, whereas before they were very grayed out and dull overall. Man, everybody actually looks alive for once in the film, and it really does remind me of my experience when I saw it in cinemas back in 1999. Now, if you decide after watching this review and hearing my review score that you want to buy Varsity Blues on 4K, as always, I've put that direct Amazon sale link as a pinned comment in the comment section right below. Those links down there are very important to the creation of these videos. They never cost you, the viewer, even a penny extra when you click on those links, and they're on sale for the same price as everywhere, but they do help to support the creation of these videos so I can continue to do this for many years to come. So make sure if you're going to buy this or add this to your collection after you watch any of my reviews, always use those direct Amazon sale links I put right down there below. Now, I can tell you this new 4K is a native 4K 2160p, and it does have a nice natural layer of film grain that was present from the film back in 1999. It looks filmic from beginning to end. I didn't notice any traces of DNR or anything like the program Neat applied. It's very filmic and stable from beginning to end with the film grain, and it is just a very nice looking presentation. Depth and detail and skin and hair, the clothing and the football costumes is very evident on this 4K and was drastically missing on the previous Blu Ray release. Though there is one thing I encountered. Between the Dolby Vision and the HDR10, the Dolby Vision was roughly 10% better looking skin tones and colors overall. HDR10 still is a huge, massive upgrade over the previous Blu Ray, but I will tell you it's roughly 10% better on Dolby Vision. That is the preferred viewing experience I had for this because it was a very nice presentation and had just more variations between it that just looked overall better and was a noticeable difference, and that was my preferred viewing, was the Dolby Vision on this. Though overall the great Dolby Vision and HDR10 implementation that they did on this just absolutely blows away the previous drab and poor Blu-ray release in every area of the image. Now, talking about the audio, this does get English Dolby True HD 5.1. Now, I'm going to be very specific on this. It is slightly clearer, has slightly more range, and slightly more LFE than the previous Blu-ray audio mix, but it is slight. And I did have to listen pretty hard to hear the differences. So I guess the slight improvement I'll take. I would have preferred to get a new Dolby Atmos mix. I think that would have been great, especially for a football movie. There's a lot of just things where they're hitting each other and smacking into each other and the sound of the football and the band and people cheering in the crowds. Dolby Atmos would have been pretty cool. But At least the audio mix on this is a good audio mix to begin with, and it's slight improvement over the Blu-ray, so can't ding it for that. Now, if you want some recommendations of some other good films from the 90s that you want to check out on 4K, I previously did the reviews of I Know What You Did Last Summer and The Truman Show. Both of those are wonderful 4K releases that if you haven't checked out my reviews of those, you'll want to check out those after you get done watching this review. I Know What You Did Last Summer is more a teen horror movie, fits a lot in with the cast and kind of the era that it was from, but The Truman Show is a wonderful film that if you haven't experienced, it was a great 4K release from Paramount as well. You want to check out both those reviews here because they are great 4K releases. Now, showing you getting this, you get this very nice shiny slipcover. It does say 25th anniversary, first time on 4K. And then on the back here, it does talk about the film. Now, I will touch on this. You do get a digital copy in here that you can use to redeem as well, though I will say the digital copy is a poorer version of the 4K transfer that's on the 4K disc. Now, it does include a Blu-ray with all the original special features that were on the previous Blu-ray release because the Blu-ray that's included in this is that poor Blu-ray transfer. And as you'll tell inside here, this is the original Blu-ray release from 2009, and this is your new 4K Ultra HD disc, which is 100% region free. So if you are wanting to import this or buy this from anywhere worldwide, that Amazon sale link I posted down there ships anywhere worldwide. You won't have any issues playing the 4K disc. Now, if you haven't done so yet, make sure to give this video a like and a thumbs up for me. Hit that subscribe button and the bell notification. That way you're notified right away whenever I have any of these early or exclusive reviews that I release here on my YouTube channel. Now, I did dive into the rough average bitrate and test that for all of you. This has a healthy and strong 69 megabits per second. It's not going to blow you away as the best rough average bitrate ever, but it was healthy and strong and I enjoyed it. I could notice the improvements of the image. And overall, it's a very nice looking film from 1999. And this is the best way it's ever looked on home video. You'll be impressed by the overall increase in what you get with the HDR and Dolby Vision implementation. Colors, depth, and detail are all drastic improvements over the previous poor Blu-ray release. But to be honest, because of how poor that previous Blu-ray was, it didn't take much for them to improve it. But I'm thankful that this is a very nice and enjoyable transfer. Now, getting to my review score. For Varsity Blues for its 25th anniversary on 4K Ultra HD, this gets a superb 9.3. It's a must buy. You need to buy and add to your collection. I will tell you it surprised me going back and watching this film again because it was one of those things I'd forgotten all of the heart, and really the actors in it really sold the chemistry between the cast. They all play along great with each other, and I really feel like when the opening scene, when they're all getting ready for school and jumping in the truck and getting ready for the rally at the school for the football game, it really showed the chemistry great, and I really feel like all the actors in this, including the late Paul Walker, are just enjoyable. You really feel like Jon Voight sold the coach, and basically he has a really over-the-top performance in it that's really good and fits the film overall. For a high school football film, I think it holds up very well today. I was actually surprised when I watched it because my wife was like, man, that was kind of one of those football movies that was high school that maybe we liked it back then, but I don't think we're gonna like it now. And we both sat down and watched it, and we were really surprised because it has a lot of heart, it has some good acting in it, some great chemistry, the music's good in it, and you really do find yourself entertained by the film and drawn into it, which is what I'm looking for in a film like this. And something from 1999, it holds up very well and is a very enjoyable film. Though I will tell you it is rated R for strong language, sexual content, and there is some violence in it, obviously football violence and things like that. And I was really surprised at how well this held up. And this 4K is the ultimate way to watch it on home video. I highly recommend this. 9.3 is a must buy. You need to buy and add this to your collection. Let me know if you originally saw this in theaters, if you enjoyed the film, and if you're excited that this is coming out in about a week on 4K. I'm always excited when I get to dive into these early and test these for all of you, so that way all of you know if they are something you should buy and add to your collection. If you decide you're going to buy this now, make sure to use that Amazon sale link down there below. It's very important to the creation of these videos that you click on those links every time I do one of these reviews. That's the only way I can continue to do this. I'm not paid by these studios. I don't get paid by anybody other than when you click on those direct links down there below. I get a tiny little bit. Never cost you anything extra, but it does help to support these videos. If you want to help to support these even more and become a VIP Club member, you can join my Collector's VIP Club by clicking on the link that's on the main page of this channel. That does help to support this channel as well. It only costs you a couple bucks every month, but that goes directly back into the creation of these videos as well. Make sure to start the conversation down there below. Let me know how excited you are for Varsity Blues now. As always, I truly hope all of you have a blessed day. I've always got something new, early, exclusive, and exciting coming out very soon.